Are you ready for some latex love? Well, you just clicked on the wrong channel. Today, we're dealing with the great chafe, so stick around because I have 3 products that I've reviewed. Bad news, folks! Summer is almost over, and I needed a good half of the summer to try out some anti-chafe creams. So by the time you buy this stuff, you'll be putting on your winter tights. Besides making a complete ass of myself on YouTube, I also give informative reviews, usually geared towards the big titty girl gang, big bras for runners. Today, we are dealing with the great chafe. Got lube? Now, there are many areas that we chafe in the summer, but the one I'm focusing on today is the thunder thighs. Typically, my chafing areas are under the boob area where the band goes across and the thunder thighs. I would like to wear the shorty shorts just like everybody else, but I don't have the thigh gap. I'll be evaluating these on, I have a list here, blah, blah, blah. Smell, texture, sweat resistance, rub and tug, portability, my experience, and my recommendations. Most of you who run are familiar with Glide, which comes in a solid format, which kind of looks like a deodorant package. It comes in the full deodorant kind of size package and a mini that you can pack into your belt. The problem is that for me, Glide is a solid base product, so you put it on and it has to break down. And then once it breaks down, it doesn't last very long on your run. Good part is that they manufacture it in a smaller size that you can carry with you to reapply. Now, if you want to find some alternatives to the Glide product, I have 3 products that I've reviewed this summer. Links to all these products will be down below. Also, some links to some other videos and reviews I've done that you might find helpful. Before we get into it, please subscribe and click that bell so you get notifications on other reviews and shenanigans. Product number 1. It is Lush Rump. For a cheeky situation. Cheeky name for a cheeky bomb. And I think it's because it's got caffeine in it, it's actually geared towards not just lubrication, but the inevitable fight that you will lose, cellulite. But anyway, this is the rump cream. It actually smells really, really nice. You could get it in all Lush stores and you could probably buy it online as well. I will put links below and I've used quite a bit of it. It is $10.95 Canadian and it is a cream texture, so it doesn't have to do the whole breaking down from solid to liquid, which is great. The texture of the cream, it sits lightly on the skin, but it doesn't last very long. Eventually, because it's a cream and it's not really meant for an anti-chafe application, it absorbs. And once it starts to absorb, it gets tacky and it starts tugging. After that, it completely absorbs and you get chafe if you continue on. So the package for the rump is not really one that you could just dump into your running belt. But because it is a cream base, you probably could transfer the product into something smaller to bring with you to reapply should you want to use this product. Really, out of the box, the portability is really not there. My experience with the Rump lotion is that this is probably only good for short runs or maybe track running or hills training. Nothing more than 5K unless you want to carry the product with you. What I would actually use this for is day-to-day use in the summertime when you're wearing that dress and you don't want the thigh rub. It smells nice, it doesn't smell medicinal, and you know, usually you have a larger bag when you go out, right? The rating I give the Rump cream is about a 7 out of 10. It loses points because of the portability, the quick absorption, and overall it wasn't made for anti-chafe. For all of these products, I have gone on short runs on the track. I've done 5K runs, and then I try to expand my runs beyond that if they were working well on the shorter distances, to give you an idea of what level of testing I've done. Product number 2 is Knock or Noke, whatever this means. And this is the anti-chafe cream. They have other products to do with athletics that I want to try. I'm also going to put the links down below. The price for the knock, where I found it online, is about $28, which is pretty pricey. But if you go to MEC, Mountain Equipment Co-op, it is $17 or $18, $10 cheaper anyway. It's about $18. It's a little bit more pricey. You get a little bit more in the product, and check it out. This is another cream-based product, and it kind of feels like it is a mix of cream and gel. When you apply it, it's very smooth. It kind of smells medicinal, not as bad as Vicks. Yeah, it's like a mild version of like a Vicks. It kind of smells like Afterbite. Sweat response. Now this one was actually my favorite out of all three of these. Now you can see in this packaging for portability, it's not that great, but if you transfer it to a smaller container, you can put it in your running belt. And I think it's well worth it. I have gone on the longest runs with this. I did a 10K with a single application. And I feel like if I went beyond 10K, I would just have to reapply and keep going. And I had full thunder thighs out, man. Thighs to the skies. This cream responds very well with the sweat, better than the rump cream. And the reason why I say this is it doesn't feel like it is a big, thick layer on your skin. It feels like it becomes more of a gel when it breaks down with the sweat, and it actually starts performing better. So that's great. It doesn't absorb like a cream because it was actually made for anti-chafe, so it takes a lot longer for it to absorb as a cream would. Now the only thing I don't like about their packaging is it's in this squeezy tube, and I don't like that. You really can't recycle this stuff, and you end up losing product. I'd rather it be in one of these tubby things and having to transfer, because I mean this is not portable. So in my experience, this is the best out of the three so far, and again, I could go on a 10K run, reapply, and keep going and have my thighs all out, gelatinous. My recommendation obviously is that you could do this for medium length runs for about 10K with a single application, and beyond that you would have to reapply. I would give this one a 9 out of 10 because I'm definitely going to keep this in my rotation in the summertime. Item number 3 is SPLAX. It comes in solid format, just like Glide, and it's apparently 91% organic. I don't know what the other 9% are. SPLAX! I'm hoping it is not alien. This is the anti-chafe stick. Prevents chafing, saddle sores, blisters, dry and cracked skin, so you can outperform. Outperform what? Well, this did not outperform the knock or the noke or whatever it's called. This is a solid state. Obviously, this requires it to break down with the sweat during use. You have the initial rub and tug issue. You get the tugging at the beginning because there's no lubricant. It is a solid state. Once the sweat gets into it, SPLAX, you start getting more of a lube kind of feel and you get a glide. But it breaks down a lot faster. It kind of breaks down in the same way that Glide does. I didn't have a good time with this. I only used this basically up to a 5K run and on my track runs. Another thing is that it comes in this large, this is basically a standard deodorant size package. And I didn't see an option for a smaller one. Because it's solid state, you can't transfer this product into something smaller to stick in your running belt if you wanted to reapply on a run. That's not cool. It does actually smell. It kind of smells like, this is really weird, it smells like freezer burn cookie dough. I know that's specific, but it smells like freezer burn cookie dough, like really cheap vanilla and cheap almond extract. The price for a SPLAX is $12.95 at Mountain Equipment Co-op, aka MEC. I did not find this online for Amazon and whatnot. The rating I give the SPLAX is about a 7.5 out of 10. The breakdown issue, it has to break down before it lubes. It absorbs too quickly. It's not portable. My recommendation is out of the three that you go for the knock and call it a day. My conclusion, folks, is that all these lubes and all these sticks for the anti-chafe will break down and are not a foolproof method of escaping the chafe. The best method to escape the chafe for people with thunder thighs, like myself, is to wear biking shorts. Shorts that go down to the knee. They're not sexy, but I don't look sexy when I run, and I doubt you do either. Yo! If you made it to the end of this video, I think you need to like and subscribe. I think you need to ring that bell. You could hook yourself up with some lube. What? Take up running, they said. It'll be good, they said. I've lost toenails. I have chafed everywhere. I've had jock itch. It's freaking awesome. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. What is it called again?